Hello. It is I, Chad, back again with No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle.
Chadvis.
What?
Chadvis.
Chadvis.
Yep.
Alright, last time we killed rank 51, and then we killed rank 50, so... Struggling to remember everything that we did, sorry. Let's see, can we get a better look at the No More Heroes poster in the background of the toilet there? It's a cool design, like a Japanese calligraphy brush painting of a tiger and some bamboo, and then No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. Travis has a poster of his own game. It's kind of cool. Did he get it commissioned before he knew he was going to be in this game, or like was he predicting he would be in No More Heroes 2, or did he get it sometime after the game started? Chadford, no, more heroes, says Nineboat. Yeah. Works on contingency? No money down. Works on contingency? Question mark? No. Money down. No. More heroes. I don't think we bought anything other than I got the old school wristband, which we're wearing, the old school shoes, and that's the only thing I think we've gotten so far. I'll point out again real quick the UAA Killer Collection. The shelf is right here. There's a looks like a shogi board, and that's Skelter Helter's weapon. Travis still has his masked wrestler body pillow. I can't quite read what the name is. Bull something? Alright, did we work out Gene last time? No, we didn't. So let's start with doing some Gene exercises. We'll do stretch first, which is just a mashing game. We can see Travis's Santa Destroy poster over there, and same from the last game. I think that the post-its are different this time, the photos he has. One is on Airport 51. I think one down there shows Bishop. Rip. And then he has a, I think he had it in the last game too, the pure white Bazaar. Hello. Let's go with the gourmet food. That should get us back to 5, yeah. Alright, we'll do jump. Oh, Gene caught that one. Yeah, so that's the worst result. You don't want Gene to catch the toy. You want to let go before she has a chance to do that. Yeah. She doesn't jump as high. Waste time. That was a great one. Not too bad. Not great though. So, have I played No More Heroes 2? I can't remember whether or not 1 or 2 was more popular. I guess interesting fact, No More Heroes was not and is not that popular in Japan. It's much more popular in the Western market. And in fact, No More Heroes 2 was released in North America first, because I think North America was the market where it was the most popular. I think I also mentioned that there's a funny photo. I'm pretty sure it's for this game and not for the first game, where Suda and somebody else from the game, they're promoting it at like Animate or something in Japan, either a game store or an anime store in Akihabara, and they're sitting outside of it with a little table, and they have like a pile of toilet paper on the table, and there's no one there. There's no one in line like waiting to get a copy of No More Heroes 2 at launch. Which I think is pretty funny. even though I feel bad for them. Let's check out the game, the BJ5 game, Bizarre Jelly 5. Yeah, so this Bizarre Jelly 5 is the sequel to the original Bizarre Jelly, and you can see that I already have the top score because it keeps the scores across all of your saves. 9 bits says I played the Euro version. I was used to the bosses turning to ash when they died. I see. That's funny. Let's just play on normal. We'll just play as Strawberry because she's very balanced. So I would say that this shooting game, while slightly more elaborate, as far as like the enemy patterns and the presentation from the shmup in the first game, is a little bit more stripped down in terms of the mechanics. You don't have like, at least I don't think you do. You don't have bombs. There's no melee attack like the shmup in the first game. The shmup in the first game is also based on a different in-universe anime. It was based on Pure White Giant Glastonbury, which is the giant robot anime, and this is based on Bizarre Jelly, which is the magical girl anime. So it's like kind of a more of a Toho game, even though it doesn't have as many mechanics as a Toho game, at least the shmup games. But it's still like pretty well made. It's still fun to play. The things you would expect out of this kind of a game are there. Like you have a really small hitbox. Can't remember if you have the same sort of small hitbox that you would normally want in a game like this, where it's, yeah, you kind of do, where it's like just one pixel right in the middle of your character. Unlike a lot of the Toho games, where and other shmups, you don't get anything for like just barely like grazing bullets. That's like a mechanic in a lot of games. Grazing a bullet as close as you can without actually dying like increases your score. There's like a combo for some of the games have like a combo system where grazing bolts repeatedly really like is the way to maximize your score. I think like Death Smiles had a similar mechanic or something. You can also hear there's a Vocaloid track in the background. Alright, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna finish this. We can do it. I believe in us. Here's the boss. Yeah, I hadn't heard about the European version being having the violence censored like that. That's interesting. Definitely not the North American version. I would guess that the Japanese version probably has something similar going on. Because they are kind of particular about the violence in their games. We've talked about this before with other Japanese games on the channel. They censor gore a lot. I remember one of the main games where that's kind of it's like a weird thing that the gore is so heavily censored. Not doing terrible. Let's go. Yeah, that was. I didn't really have a good path through there. I should have moved a little bit earlier, but that's okay. I think we're safe just like over here. We don't have to dodge it. Although we do less damage from over there, so. Oh. So very close to being the boss. Oh, okay. We've got it. We're pretty much through. As long as we don't get hit by the boss here, we should be fine. No. Okay, cool. Stage clear. Oh, and I almost beat my old high score. Actually, can we... Let's do Travis's initials. There we go. We unlocked the video, which is an opening made for the show. It's very loud. Sorry, you might hear a little bit on the mic. Have you ever seen this, Callie?
Mm-mm.
I think we mentioned during Number Heroes 1 that they had planned to make a couple of episodes, but that just never happened. So it's definitely like in the style of some of the like really popular like quote unquote peripheral demographic anime from the time period, like Nanoha and Purikua, stuff like that. I don't remember. I think in the end credits they credit like the production team. I don't remember who animated it. I don't think I ever watched this when I played it on Wii. Yeah, you have to unlock it and then you have to watch it. So, if you never did that, then you probably missed it. Apparently, in the Japanese, possibly the European version of the original game, the excuse me, the music video for Heavenly Star by Genki Rockets, which was featured in a bunch of the shops in the first game and has been cut out of all the later releases because of licensing issues. The music video is one of the things you could watch on the TV in the first Number Heroes in the Japanese and European versions of the game, which is cool. Let's check out some of these side jobs. Cheap pizza and televised assassin fights have made Santa Destroy the fastest growing city in the world. But more people means more sewage, and our pipes are overflowing. Do some plumbing and we'll pay you handsomely. So this is a classic old game, and tends to be the go-to thing in a lot of hacking mini games in like cyberpunk games, at least for a while. Or maybe not cyberpunk, just like it's a thing. If you want to like hack something, a lot of the times you do this similar game. I'll do my best. It's been a really long time and I'm not nearly as... My memory is not great for like the best routes. Oh, I messed up immediately. I wasn't paying attention. I think we want to do this. Kind of important to like manage these as you go, so that you I don't think we're gonna have enough joints. I always seem to run into this problem. I was a lot better at like most of these mini games when I was younger, but I've kind of lost my touch. Yeah, we don't have enough joints, do we? Well, maybe we do. No, we don't have enough pieces. Huh. Alright, let's see if there's something we can do to fix this. Okay, we got that one. You've grown old, says Jeff a Ghost. Striking X says, this is true, you can watch the video. That's using the old noodle. You don't have to get all the pipes, but it's best if you do. You get more money. And of course, if you can do it without messing up like I did originally, you will get a better... You'll get like a perfect bonus. This one has like a lot of extra pieces, so you have to like really extend the pipe if you want to like get a perfect, is my memory. Yeah, this one, it's all about like making an extremely long course. Just gotta make sure I don't like totally trap myself here. Which isn't like a huge deal, it just means you have to come back and finish it later. I'm gonna have enough for this. Thinking we will, but we have left. This is gonna probably be kind of risky. Yeah, this might not happen in time. We don't have enough joints, do we? No, we don't. Okay. What can we do here? Is there a way to salvage this? I don't know that there is. Alright, worst case, we just connect this up to the end there. I know this is also like one of the most frustrating things to watch, is like, yeah, we just don't have enough edge joints, do we? I don't know, maybe we do. Let me rethink this again. So we have a little bit of time to work with. No, no, we definitely don't. Okay. What am I doing? Alright, we'll just do that. We don't get the perfect bonus, we don't get the most amount of money, but... I think there's only 4 stages. This one is fairly tough. It starts out with a few connections, but... Ugh, he got us. This one also moves the fastest, I think. So you have to think the fastest. Oh, start from the beginning. No, we're done with that. It's a little too tedious. They do roast you if you fail, which is kind of funny. Let's do coconut grabber. We didn't make any money from that because I messed up real bad at the end, and if you retry, you have to start all over from the beginning. This one was one of my favorites. Coconut grabber. Like the music a lot. I think the mechanics are pretty fun. Well. Missing these. I think the worst is if you get knocked out, then you just can't pick up the coconut. Oh. Well, that wasn't great, but I like this this minigame a lot. When I first got the game, I was really good at it. Now I've grown old, and I'm pretty terrible at it. Oh, how did that hit me? Yeah, as long as it's not fully on the ground, you can still like catch them if you just touch it with the basket. But it's kind of tricky. And yeah, it's really easy to get yourself bopped in the head. Which means you can't catch it at all. Yeah, like that. So you can make a decent amount from this minigame if you're fast and you get all the coconuts, but it's not easy. So I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit more, but still not great. And then they get even trickier, like they add enemies that stun you if you run into them. Which mainly is a time waster, because you know, if you run out of time, then you fail. And you do get a better bonus for finishing in a faster time, so... Well, there goes a perfect, but... I really like this song, too. Oh. There's a little bit of rim to the basket cage, so... Oh, I don't even know how that missed my basket. That's sad. But you can also see as the stages go on, the coconuts are worth more money, and the time bonus is worth more, so you can make a pretty good profit from this. Again, it is not the most profitable minigame, but it is one of the ones that I find the most fun. If I'm not messing it up constantly like I am. Oop. Oh, rip. You can exploit the invincibility frames to let you get some of the trickier situations. Yeah, that one's you can't always get if you mess up. There you go. And you get even more if you get a clear bonus, or the perfect bonus. So you can make quite a lot on a lot of these mini games. Nice work. Wish my wife had your coconut handling skills. We'll say Pizza with a Vengeance for right now. Do we visit Naomi's lab? I can't remember. I don't think anything new is going on there right now. Oh yeah, we bought Camellia, didn't we? Yeah, I think so. Do we not? I thought we had. It's on our belt, right? Yeah. There's a glitch in the Switch version of the game where for some reason Camellia shows up over and over again. You can just keep buying it. Eventually it goes away, but pretty sure we bought it. I'm not going to risk spending double money on it. Let's get back into this story.
Over here.
So, this is the UAA office?
Surprised?
Didn't think it would be so fancy, considering the nature of your work.
I'm an agent. Anything less would be uncivilized. Now, take a seat. Let's get started.
Right. So, who's next?
Charlie and his groupies.
Groupies? What's that supposed to mean? Thanks.
If I told you now, I'd ruin the surprise. Go see for yourself.
Fine. Whoever they are, I'll make sure they get a nice close-up of my beam katana.
All you feel is ecstasy when you kill. It's like you're getting off. Seriously, you need help.
Everybody deals with grief differently, right? Some people fuck at funerals. I cut off heads.
Do what you must, Travis.
Very profound, Travis. Some people fuck at funerals. I cut off heads. Let's try that in the nerd voice. Some people fuck at funerals. I cut off heads. Let's go to the motel. There might be... We might be able to trigger something. No, not yet. Alright, maybe we need to do another side job or something. Let's save real quick. We'll check out Pizza with the Vengeance real quick, and then if we haven't managed to trigger the thing that I'm waiting for, we'll keep going. I can't remember if you can do it right now. I mean, there's no point being coy. There is an optional semi-secret boss fight against Kimmy Howell, and you can't miss it. Pizza Suplex has been a fixture of this town for generations, but now it's about to go bankrupt. They need top-notch delivery men to turn things around. So yeah, we're doing pizza delivery. And this minigame is kind of inspired by like Super Hang-On, I think is the motorcycle game, and like Outrun, the old, like real old driving games from like the Sega and Super Nintendo and arcade days. I guess more the NES and Sega and arcade days than the SNES. I forget exactly when you're supposed to change gear, but oh, we immediately exploded. Great. Yeah, so there's hazards, there's like oil slicks, and there's nitros that you do want to pick up because they make you go very fast. But also you don't want to run into, because you are on a time limit, so you don't want to run into too many obstacles. And getting through with the best possible time. Man, just not having an easy time today. There's like 4 stages of this. It's pretty fun. There's another one of those mini games that I managed to figure out pretty well when I was when the game came out like 10 years ago, but it's kind of wild, isn't it? I was just thinking about that last night. So if you don't count Travis Strikes Again, which, you know, I think is not technically No More Heroes 3, but is definitely a sequel to No More Heroes 1 and 2, and centers around Travis's character extensively. It's been 11 years since No More Heroes 2. 11 years between 2 and 3. It was 8 years between Travis Strikes Again and No More Heroes 2. Because No More Heroes 2 came out in 2010, and Travis Strikes Again was 2019, I believe. Cool, we made it through that time. Perfect. And a pretty good speed. Then we get the perfect bonus as well. So like all of these potentially are very profitable if you get good at them. But that's kind of the key, is like you have to really like get good at them, and some of them are pretty difficult. I think some are easier than others. I think, like I mentioned earlier, like one of my favorites and one of the easiest, I think, is Man the Meat. Yeah, see, sometimes like you get corners like that and you just get taken out, which completely eliminates your perfect bonus, which on the higher difficulty stages is pretty considerable, and is one of the keys to like just getting a lot of money out of these mini games, is getting a perfect bonus. Oh, we ran into the oil. It's okay. Yeah, like music for these is fun. I think Onlorin mentioned it before. These are just, in general, like way more fun than the mini games that were in the original No More Heroes. Some of the charm is lost in, I think, having the mini games like this. Namely, like, I think kind of the contrast between, you know, what Travis does as like a quote-unquote assassin and the mundane part-time jobs he has to do to maintain his assassin lifestyle, like mowing lawns, picking up coconuts. It doesn't come across quite the same way in this game, and that's by design, because the overall like plot of this game, like I've mentioned before, is like pretty different and kind of ignores some of the themes from the first game. And one of those is kind of about the daily grind of just like life, which the first game was a little more concerned about. This game, not so much. No, we hit that. Sometimes you just need to brake, and I haven't been doing that. Why brake? We want to go fast. But yeah, sometimes the key to avoiding a crash is just to hit the brakes or let go of the accelerator. So we're not going to make a great time on this one. We're actually doing really bad, but an oil spill gauntlet here. You can scoot around some of the cars by going straight to the edge, but it doesn't work for everything. I think also the fact that the minigames in this game were as like charming and fun as they are in these like retro style minigames was one of the things that I think let down some people with Travis Strikes Again, where it seemed like you were going to play a bunch of different types of games kind of like this, but that didn't end up being the case. The overall gameplay was always the same. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. It's been a slow day here. We'll make another save and then we'll just carry on, because I think we won't get the optional fight right now. Whoops. And I don't want to kill too much time just doing the random side jobs, but we are going to need some money to get a new beam katana, and also to mess around with some of the clothes, because we're about to start unlocking with each of the ranking battles more interesting outfits for Travis. This game has more variety to the clothing you can put on Travis. We've already seen that like the first such set, like the Mad Rebellion set, was already different in terms of like the character or the models. The jacket was really different. Nothing else was super different, but alright, so we do have the Camellia. Mark III. So I'll try to talk a little bit more about the combat. So an important part of the combat in this game is kind of like varying your stance between high and low to do longer combos. Can I not take this guy out? There we go.
Bring it on! Fuck you! Bastard!
So I think in the first game you could also basically do infinite combos by varying your stance, but in this game it's like even like more important if you want to do like really long combos. But it isn't like the easiest thing to do, especially with like some of the other beam katanas. Like Camellia, I think is like not one of the easiest to do it with. I think that's everybody. And I don't think there are any chests out here. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see if we can dark step this dude. Well, we don't really need to. Well, he is tearing us up a little bit. Enemies will also drop health now, occasionally, which is nice. There's more health there. Let's see. So that's where we want to go. Let's see what else is in these chests. UAA collection, killer collection, number 50. Cash. Can't go that way. Oh, where did these two come from? Keep trying to do a different combo than I'm doing, but I keep messing it up somehow. I think because I'm just like switching stance too soon or something. And we're not doing terrible, so. Oh, got us in the back there. Yeah, this is pretty similar to the slot in the first game, where it just lets you like mash really continuously. Ecstasy gauge maxed, battery juiced. Okay, we got one gift, the UAA killer collection. Did we get a second? Was there a second gift? I didn't see another treasure box out here. So more than likely it's just inside. Apologize for my fake gamer knowledge, not having completely memorized everything in the game. Oh. I don't see any other treasure chests out here, so we'll just head on in. It's kind of interesting. I wonder like what they used to model this campus. If there were any particular colleges or universities. This is supposed to be San Destroy University. I've only been to a couple of campuses out in California, so I can't say that I'm super familiar with what they look like.
Charlie has countless
Fake camera alert, says Nineboat.
A natural born playboy, he's a celebrity of sorts. Even I caught myself checking him out. Just looking into his eyes, it got me hot. Charlie and his groupies have a bond that cannot be broken. So much that when their breathing is synchronized, it's a warning sign that would make even a lion shiver.
I'm a little more familiar with like East Coast colleges. I'm not super familiar. I've only been to a couple, but more than I have any. And there's a lot of California schools, so. All right. Health. Can't really read any of these locker postings. Doesn't even look. It's a really packed locker. All right. Could just go ham. Yeah, let's just do this. You can see that the range on the Camellia is still very good. As far as like the death blows, you can get like a lot of enemies killed. Yeah, and then they cleared that very fast. Ecstasy gauge maxed again. And I think that the last present is this chest. Yeah, there you go. Sandbag. What could the sandbag be? Let's check out this toilet. Another non-working mirror. But destroy university. I'll be honest, this does look like a lot of bathrooms I've been in college campuses. Even where I did my undergrad, it looks really similar to like one of the bathrooms you'd see in some of the old buildings built in the 70s. So it's funny that Travis, like, you actually have to enter the bathrooms this time, and Travis does a courtesy to, I guess, other people in the bathroom and puts away his beam katana before he does so. Yeah. So there you go. That's number 25, Charlie McDonald.
I'm gonna touch you down. A butt-kicking day to you all. Especially you, Cupcake. Mr. Touchdown, it's an honor to face you. Man, I love your name.
You gonna fight me with all your hoes?
That's my game, but we need a better arena, don't you think?
Huh?
Let's go, ladies! Santa Death Parade!
So yeah, sadly, there are not 50 bosses in this game. In fact, the number is being cut in half right now. I've always loved the design of this robot. It's very Gurren Lagann.
I thought something like this might happen. Time to bust out the toy Naomi made.
Of course, Travis has to answer with his
Making his
own
long-awaited
giant
debut.
robot.
Glastonbury. Let's pop.
Which that's Death Metal's mansion. The first boss of the first game. And it kind of seems like maybe Travis owns it. It's not entirely clear. It's not clear in this game. He still lives at the motel. Alright, so we'll get the controls really quickly. So A is to slash, B is to jump, left trigger is to guard, and then you can do a jumping attack. And you do a special attack when engages. There you go, that's one of our special attacks. Yeah, we got a giant robot fight. Just straight up. You mostly want to jump these attacks and do a jump attack. There's another special attack, Strawberry Shortcake. This is a pretty easy, it's like a simple fight, but it's fun. It's like a neat little boss fight. Let's do one more special attack. This should end the fight for us too. Oh, almost. There we go. Very short boss fight, pretty short stage. Neat little gimmick.
Damn it! The power system's busted!
Time for the Hail Mary. Let's do this.
Yep, you have to hit all the buttons there at once. Charlie McDonald, dead. Surprisingly little collateral damage, though.
You are now 25th. How does it feel to zip halfway through the race?
Feels good. Quick and dirty's my style.
Gotta admit though, this does have a bad aftertaste. Ripping through a bunch of mostly harmless cheerleaders?
Well, I could nullify your victory.
Whoa, whoa, wait! I mean, they weren't that harmless.
They weren't that harmless.
Tear some shit up with a pom-pom.
Good answer. By the way, the UAA will now confiscate your robot.
The hell you will!
It is too big and it is a public nuisance.
You gotta be kidding! Man, I had this baby custom made too.
Travis,
I mean, it is quite big, and
don't forget you are
it is probably a public nuisance. But Travis had it stored. He didn't just like leave it out.
There are just as many below as above, and they all want you dead.
Travis doesn't care.
Yeah, yeah.
So there we go. We jumped straight to number 25 from rank 50. Because we killed a lot of cheerleaders, basically. And of course, we'll take the opportunity to save. See, straight to rank 25. We jumped 25 ranks. 24 cheerleaders and 1 footballer. I guess he wouldn't technically be called a footballer since it's American football.
Next fight is arranged. You know what to do, yes? I've updated your map. Handle the rest yourself.
Whoa there, Ice Queen. What's with the harsh treatment?
I do not have
Time to waste on 25th ranked scrubs like you.
take a hit. You impotent dipshit.
Even her manicurist is like, oh, that seemed a little harsh. I don't think it's too harsh on Travis, though. How much money do we have? 169,000 LBs. Well, first let's work out Jean. Let's see. What should we do? Probably play. It's like one of the least exercise-y ones, and then we can feed Jean the gourmet food and bring her mood up for some of the more useful ones. I can't remember if there's like a technique for not getting caught here, and like you're supposed to do that. I don't think so. I think you're just supposed to like do this as fast as possible. But if I'm wrong, let me know.
That's gotta do it. Come here.
Jean's diet is coming along pretty well. Jessa luckily doesn't gain any weight when you feed her, which would kind of stink.
That was close.
Not actually sure how this causes Jean to lose weight. I mean, I guess she is stretching a little bit when Travis picks her up off the ground, but can you really lose like up to a half a pound from like, stretching yourself out? Maybe.
That's gotta do it.
Yeah, that's like almost a full pound that she dropped because of that.
That was close.
Ah. She caught it again. Didn't release soon enough. Yeah, that wastes a lot of time.
Nice. Meow meow. Yeah. Meow meow. Yeah. Meow meow. Nice. Meow meow.
That was a good jump.
Gee.
I think even the last jump counts if you manage to get it in. Alright, and then the real joystick killer, the massage. Can't even really pay attention to the the time limit. You just have to like focus on the inputs.
That's gotta do it. All done.
Jean's losing a lot of weight. We're doing pretty well, I think, at least. Do we have any new backdrops? We do have. We have 2 new issues. Spinning backdrop edition. So now we've got another wrestling move. Weekly backdrops 4. Leg hook belly to back suplex special issue. I mean, it is quite impressive. Travis really can learn all these wrestling moves just from reading a magazine. Okay, so let's look at the gifts we picked up. Here's the sandbag. right there, which is a Pizza Bat branded sandbag. And you can kind of see it. There's the blaster right there, the boombox that Nathan Copeland was using on the shelf. Excuse me. Yeah, let's head out into the world. We should get some new information about part-time jobs. I think Man the Meat is finally up.
Have you heard about them? They're called Akashic points and lead to different planes of existence. Like a sacred forest inhabited by not only the living, but something else in between. I read about it online, and I laughed it off. Lost souls who escaped death through deals with the devil and live on in hideous forms. You don't believe me? Oh, you can believe what you want.
Man the Meat, Tile and Style. Let's do Tile and Style first, because it's shorter, also more difficult in some ways. New construction in San Roy is a lucrative business, but my best tile layer accidentally fell into a vat of artisan concrete. It could become a lifelong passion if you become my tile guy. Okay, so it is a tile placing game. It's a puzzle. You have to fit all the pieces basically, and it is easier said than done. This almost certainly is not going to work. Yeah, I'm not the best at these. They are kind of difficult. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, and the faster you do it, the more time you, the better your score. That's mainly what you're focusing on here, is a good score. Very close, but not quite. Use the other way? Will that actually work? I don't know that it will, but... No, it won't. Okay. Hi, Luna. Yeah, okay, so that just isn't designed for that layout. May not be able to do it. Yeah, and I apologize if, like, you're seeing this and just being like, Chad, you fool. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna fail this one. Sorry to all my fans. Well, that would have been really close, but unfortunate. Oh well, we didn't succeed. That doesn't leave anywhere for this, so that doesn't work. Nope. Alright, I know some of these patterns. I don't know all of them. But that's, let's try it. Oh, it's the same pattern? Okay, well, sure. We'll give it one more try and then... Yeah, same problem. Did the same thing again. So does that always lead to that, or did I just... Yeah, that'll always be a problem. There are a few other pieces you can get too for these. Oh yeah, so close, but not quite what we want. Is there a way to reverse that? Because that would maybe work a little bit better. So close. Yet again, we have the wrong facing L block. Feels as if I'm getting very close to the answer and just like not seeing it. Beefed, it says Automatic. Beefing it yet again. Beefing it yet again. Can't not beef it. Won't stop. That's not what I wanted to do. What did I do here? Yeah, okay, that is what I wanted to do. No? This just isn't gonna work. No, that won't work either. Yeah, that won't work. That won't work. Well, I give up. We'll try one. Sorry, Luna. Don't feel bad, son. Some folks are just born stupid. We'll try again, because it'll give us a different set of tiles. I don't know why I couldn't see it there, but also the amount of time you get is generous, and the payout is not very good, and it's only one stage. There's not multiple stages to this, so. All right, what do we got here? Sorry, you might be able to hear my neighbor listening to music. Alright, what's everyone... So I asked earlier, did other people play No More Heroes when it originally... No More Heroes 2 when it originally came out? What did you think of this minigame? Yeah, I'm just beefing it all over the place today, huh? Oh, we did it. Hooray! We finally got one. Osmatic says, the only one I ever played any of was 1. Alright, yeah, that's that minigame. We don't ever have to do that one again. Alright, let's do Man the Meat. Man the Meat is a little bit more... It's probably not very fun to watch, but it's definitely more fun to play. Pizza bat, pizza bat, pizza bat. There's gonna be nowhere to get a juicy T-bone. Lead cook got mad cow disease and butchered the entire kitchen staff. Well, that means we have to cook the steak. Even though this guy has a truck that says King Tacos on it. What happened to the tag team taco twins? Run out of town by Pizza Bat? That seems to be the case. So yeah, we're just cooking these steaks to perfection. And there's 3 grades really. You can fail, you can get nice, or you can get delicious. Delicious being the best. And also the hardest to nail. And it's just a matter of letting the steak cook the right amount of time. There's a little bit of a window for between delicious and nice where nice is pretty precise, but that's a little overdone. He might be mad. No, okay. And well done is the worst. we keep getting well done. Because it takes the longest. Rare is the best because you only have to put it on the grill for a few seconds. Medium is a nice in between. And there's 3 stages to this, and they do get harder. And I'll explain how they are harder once we get there. I'm getting all nices, man. Well, that's a little overdone. Yeah, so he got mad. Man, got really bad luck. Well, that was pretty poor. Yeah, we made like no money from that because we didn't do very well. So, with each successive stage, the steaks. Oh, that's gonna fail. No, that's a nice. Okay, the steaks cook faster. The overall look of the steaks doesn't change. Like it's always the same 3 grades, and they're always the same 3 colors. But the cooking time changes. And the 3rd stage is the fastest. Like I said, rares are the easiest. You just get deliciouses without any real effort. Yeah, and if you don't fill the bar before you feed all the customers, you fail. Well, it's being a lot more generous this time. And there is a difference in payout between nice and delicious. And there's a perfect bonus, of course, if you don't ever mess up. In the middle, first 2 stages, the difference between delicious and nice, the price you are paid is not super big. Man, I keep getting these mediums just nice, but the 3rd stage is a pretty big difference between the amount you can make. So I mean that's a difference of 1,000 LBs, which is pretty big. So the other thing that makes this stage harder is that the image does not stay on screen the whole time. So it can be harder to judge when you need to throw the steak onto the customer's plate. So we're off to a good start so far. This stage is also very consistent. You can... I mean, they're all consistent, you just have to learn the timings. And usually counting helps, but sometimes you mess up the counting. So far we haven't failed, though. That one was a little undercooked, I can tell. Hopefully they give us at least 1 rare, because it's very funny to watch rare on the 3rd. Oh man, we lose the perfect bonus. That sucks. And that's as long as you need to keep rare on the grill. So Ideally, getting a bunch of rares is the best because it's very easy. Or at least getting a string of rares. Sorry, it's kind of hard to talk and count. So no perfect bonus, but this one is one of the faster mini games you can get through, and the payout's generally pretty good if you don't do too terrible. I don't think we're gonna get to see it, but for one of the side jobs, I can't remember if it's this game or the first game. When you fail, one of the lines is "I hate you with all of my hate," which has always stuck with me because I thought it was a very, very funny line. Let's buff our stats at Ryan's gym. And as you can see, I think there's a glitch too with his dialogue where he's supposed to greet you every time, but he just always acts like you just worked out for some reason. Yeah, so same stuff. Just don't fall off. Just keep yourself centered as you can. Tapping L and R, reacting when he changes the direction of the treadmill. Till time runs out. And we may need to do Man the Meat again, maybe more than once, to be able to afford some clothes and also some, I think there's a new beam katana to unlock. A little bit harder to time this when you can't hear. I think we passed. We got hit a couple times. Yep, okay, we got it. So you can only screw up like 2 or 3 times during that. Otherwise you fail and you have to pay again. How much money do we have? Yeah, maybe we'll do another quick round of... Well, no, let's drop by Airport 51 first. Maybe stop by the motel and make a quick save. And then after this, we won't really need to earn much money, except as we feel to like get new clothes if we really want some. So there's just some new shirts. Some of these are like a little bit too much, like a little too boring, in my opinion. They don't even have as much of an impact as they do in the first game. Some of the No More Heroes shirts are okay. Yeah, that's all for shirts right now. The new jacket is Cybercell, which is kind of a fun jacket. Maybe we'll pick that up and wear that in a bit. But Cybercell jeans, which are very like 2000s raver pants. The Cybercell sunglasses, which are kind of fun. I'm not gonna buy these right away because I'm saving up for the weapon, the Cybercell glove, and wristband, which is alright. The belt, which is kind of boring, but fine. If you put the whole outfit together, it looks pretty neat. And then the shoes. So probably like off stream, I will do a little bit more farming, so I can buy all the clothes, just so we can eventually check out all the outfits. But I'll try to avoid doing too much of that on stream, because even though the mini games are fun to play, they aren't necessarily the most fun to watch. Not as much so as in the first game, I think. We are going to do Man the Meat again, just because I want to try and have enough to buy the beam katana. Plus, it doesn't take that long. We're not wasting a whole like 5 minutes like we are with the tile game, where it just takes me forever to figure out what I need to do to make the pattern, to make all the pieces fit. Yeah, hopefully this first stage we don't get nearly as many well dones as we did last time. That was pretty bad. Also, being able to keep from just utterly failing would be good. Getting perfect bonuses is always nice. What does everyone in chat think about how the minigames between the two games compare? Oh, that was probably overdone. Well, we still got a nice out of it. That's good. And which of the minigames that we've seen so far do you like the most? Hopefully this is a rare. Well done, of course it is. We still have more minigames to unlock too. The 1 and 2 seem more fun. Bug game so far for Jeff a Ghost. Yeah, bug game is good. Reminds me of the Ghostbusters 2 NES game that didn't come out in the States. Yeah, I know what game you're talking about. It is really similar to that. I do think bug game is one of the more fun ones to play. It's like, you know, there's a bit more meat to that game than some of the other ones. Just because there's a little bit of strategy involved. You have to move around. It's just another one of those cases where the time investment is not great as far as like return. So as far as like working out a grind in the game, it's not ideal. But when you're playing on your own, it's a great time waster. That's probably overdone. Yeah, that was overdone. I had the Ghostbusters NES game, much reviled game in gaming history, and I almost beat it, but I never quite beat it. I got all the way to the end of that game, where you fight. Oh shoot, that's overdone. No, well, it's still a nice. Where you fight the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Zool, and that's a very hard fight. Because you're fighting Zool and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man at the same time, basically. And the key is to move back and forth between the front of the building, like two sides of the building, in order to keep the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from totally climbing the tower and defeat Zool. And this is after a really difficult section where you have to climb a bunch of stairs while ghosts are chasing you. That game is not good. I enjoyed it a lot because I was a kid, but... Let me read this real quick. Jeff Ghost says, I convinced my mom to get me the NES Advantage controller so I could get through the stair climb. Got to that same final battle too, but never cleared it on hardware. Yeah, I haven't gone back to that game, I think, ever as an adult. Maybe I have. I still have my original NES. I don't have it here with me where I live currently. But that game is real difficult, and its infamy, I think, is well-deserved, not only because it's not that well-made overall, but also because what you get for finishing the game is a really badly written English message. Like, congratulations.
You're crying, come up. Come up here. Come up here!
So far we're doing pretty well. The well dones, though, they're the killer.
Sorry, I'm not really talking and I'm just snapping my fingers at the dog. I've been working all day because one of my clients is asking for some work, which is a good thing.
We're getting a lot of deliciouses, which is really nice. I'm like pluralizing delicious, like it's a word you can like make a plural. Hopefully this last one's a rare. Oh, a medium, finally throwing a wrench into our nice little run of delicious ratings there. But we did get a perfect, so we'll get a decent amount of money for that. Yeah, 60,000 plus the 30,000-ish we earned is about 100,000 LBs. So you can make them pretty good, and if you get really good at the timing, you can make a pretty good profit. If you get really good at the timing, let's go to the motel real quick before we go to Naomi's lab, just to see if it'll trigger what I'm hoping. Yep, this is exactly what I wanted. Great. There's a new challenger coming after your ranking. Her name is Kimmy Howell. She's an All-American Beam Katana champion. Head over to the university again to see for yourself. I've got some other info for you too. The guys who killed your friend Bishop. We've judged up some details on them. This one's on the house. Looks like they were henchmen for the Pizza Bat group. That means they're hiding somewhere in town. The rest is up to you. Yep, so we've gotten two big tips. One is on a what is technically a ranking fight, but it is actually not to advance in the ranking, it's to defend our current place. It is a ranking challenge because Kimmy Howell is ranked below us. And we've got revenge missions. So these are like the like the description says, and like the message we got says, these are Pizza Bat employees that may or may not have been involved with killing Bishop, or at the very least are a stepping stone on the way to us figuring out like and getting revenge. But there is an important thing to do when you take on these revenge missions. Every even numbered revenge mission, so 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, there's 10 of them total, and they come in pairs. Every even numbered mission, there's a collectible you can get, and if you miss it, you don't get another chance on this playthrough. So if you're going for a full collection, it's important to remember to pick those up and look for them when you are in the second of the two missions. And each second mission is also kind of a boss fight where you really only have to eliminate one enemy. So you can pick up the item and then just try to take out the lead enemy as fast as possible. Yeah, so she's describing to us her latest invention, which is the peony, which we'll buy. We're not going to use it a whole lot because it's kind of situationally useful, and now you can see we have 3 beam katanas hanging from our rigging. Yeah, it's a situationally useful beam katana. It's kind of taking the slot that you know, let's do this first revenge mission and I'll show it off a little bit, that the Tsubaki Mark II occupied, sort of, because it's strong, it's slower, but also it can get extremely long, as Naomi noted, when your ecstasy gauge gets high. 3, 2, 1. So let's try to get an ecstasy gauge going before we pull it out. Okay, you're not. Okay, so now let's try. Let's pull it out real quick. So it's kind of a Darth Vader-y looking beam katana, but it's very slow. does do a lot of damage, and again, as Naomi noted, yeah, so we have a time limit. We're going to try and go a little bit faster. Can't waste too much time. Like, it gets longer as your XTC gauge goes up, so you can hit from really far away. So like, it has really good range. So you can see now we're like really far away, and we can still wail on dudes. And it gets shorter as the XTC gauge goes down. Oh, one thing I should note that I don't think I mentioned when I first was demonstrating combat is that
Luna, come up.
oh, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. My bad. So a lot of people like to use the peony on the big guys. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. So the combos are different between high and low, and low I think generally is slower and stronger, and also usually has fewer hits. Alright, let's switch back to the Camellia and get our ecstasy gauge. And finish up. So you did see that there were chests in that level, but those chests are for health and battery gauge. The present, like I said, is only in the even-numbered stages. Yeah, so we've unlocked the second revenge mission. Let's go take that on real quick. These are kind of like the free fight or the assassination missions you could do, but they're one time, so you can't repeat them. You can't just like, you don't get to just like randomly fight guys in the same way. So this would be this is a good room for the peony if you wanted to try and take down all of the enemies, because it's really small. You can get your XTC gauge really high. You can sort of group them up. But the first thing we're going to do anyway is go grab the present, which is like, up here, if I'm remembering right. Oh, that's weird. It didn't tell us what it was. The box is like broken or something. Okay, so we only need to... I'm pretty sure that was it. Let me go check the last chest just to make sure. For whatever reason, the display is not, like, showing up right. I might need to restart the game. Yeah, that's a glitch. That shouldn't be happening.
Come up here.
We only need to take out this gunman up here. But one of the reasons to fight the other enemies is to get your XTC gauge up and to keep enemies off of you. But with a gunman around, it's kind of a chore to... Alright, and that's the mission. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the motel and save real quick, and then I'll just restart the game really fast. We don't need to bring the stream down or anything, we'll just, but that shouldn't be happening with the text box there, so... So I believe what we picked up is that scroll right there to Travis's left. And that should have been Strawberry Goods, I believe is the name. And I'm pretty sure that all of the goods you pick up are related to Bizarre Jelly. In the revenge missions, at least. Alright, I'll keep talking, but let me close the game real quick. That weird glitch with the notification box. Not supposed to happen. Here's Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. The spin-off game featuring Travis, the Death Drive Mark II, and Bad Girl's father, Badman. Yeah, I'm gonna give this Switch a second. Yeah, this game ties together a bunch of Suda's works. I think we sort of touched on most of them when I was first doing No More Heroes. I'm gonna talk about it again real quick, because apparently it's going to be important to No More Heroes 3, according to Suda, at least as far as Travis's character development goes. This is like a key game. But it also like paints a larger Suda verse for his games, which includes Killer's Dead. I think I forgot to mention that one. I think it came up, but I forgot that Mondo Zappa just shows up in Travis Strikes Again. A Flower, Sun, and Rain, the Silver Case, both Silver Case games, which is the original Silver Case and the Silver Case 25th Ward. And I don't think Lollipop Chainsaw is referenced, but I might be wrong about that. Also, Killer 7. Killer 7 characters directly show up. Alright, let's try restarting No More Heroes 2. Hopefully that fixed the problem. Hopefully. Hello from Travis. Okay, with those two revenge missions out of the way and having bought Peony, let's go take on the ranking challenge at Santa Destroy University once again. We were just here, but we will revisit. It's kind of an empty campus, and as you can see, the path to where we fought Charlie has been destroyed. There's the giant robot, Charlie's giant robot, lying in pieces. We can check the map. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasure chests. There's a pizza bat chain right here. So there's the Pure White Bizarre Love Jelly poster. And UAA Killer Collection, the Challenger, which is Kimmy's weapon. I think we're probably getting shot at too now, so. Cash.
Luna.
Where are the enemies at? Where are you? And that'll be pizza, and this should be battery. Where are all the enemies at? I know they're around. You gotta kill them all before we can move on. There we go. They just kind of teleport in behind you.
Good. So you gonna walk? It's weird that she can't. That she would need to go right now, but
Yeah.
I'll try it. Oh no. Oh no, I have to put pants on. I'm just like sitting around in shorts. Cause they're comfy and cool.
You don't have to put pants on. It is summer. Use some wrestling moves. We haven't really done much of that. Kick in ecstasy gator mode, and just chop our way through.
Bless you.
Anyone else around? I didn't see anyone else. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Baby stinker.
So this is a very short level. It's really just an excuse to get you to this boss fight. We picked up both presents. Alright,
You wanna walk? Come here.
let us gaze upon the introduction of Kimmy Howell, challenger to Travis Touchdown, rank 25. Travis's hair clipping through his collar.
Travis Ravenous, cool hand teasy greasy. I'm sorry,
Well, we got ourselves a fan, a Travis fan.
What?
Wow.
Fan? Of me?
Yes! I watched your fight with Charlie too. Oh, you were hardcore. So cool. Oh no. Oh, I feel really nervous. I think I'm gonna puke. OMG, I bet you hate girls who puke.
Never really thought about it.
Don't stare at me. You're staring at me. If you get me preggers, promise you won't ditch me, okay? Anyway, I wrote down all my feelings in a letter. Here, take it.
Your, feelings? So this is a love letter?
Take it, or I'll totally die.
Okay, thanks. I could use a dose of innocence. That last fight got a little sick, even for me.
Oh, Travis.
Are you gonna read it?
The times in which he is not genre savvy are very,
Now? Here?
very funny. Like, oh, a love letter from a schoolgirl. This will be an innocent thing. Certainly nothing to worry about, considering I came here looking for a ranking challenge fight.
Right? Read this here?
Here we go. Get into
But she'll play some recorder for us.
To my dearest Travis the Great. Hi there, Travis the Great. I am the girl who loves you the most in the entire world. But in order to prove that I'm your #1 fan, I need some kind of evidence. Because no matter how much I insist that I'm your #1, any other chick or bitch can approach you and say the exact same thing. That is why I've decided that I should become strong. By doing so, I knew that someday I'd be able to get closer to you. Putting my title as Travis the Great's #1 fan on the line, I embarked on this path and ended up winning the National Student Assassin Championship. I really did my best. But you know, in hindsight, it was a cinch. I guess I'm just blessed. I could master in one day techniques that would take others years to do. Pretty awesome, right? And then I got greedy, a new urge, a vision, that just maybe I could win a fight against Travis the Great. Now my goal is to behead Travis the Great, therefore surpassing my hero. Oops. Did I
So I think kind of a good time to mention that
It's kind of embarrassing, you know.
one of the things that I think that this game does worse, not by very much, but it is a noticeable difference, especially if you watch a lot of movies or visual media with a lot of interesting shot choices. I think that the shot choices in this game are way less interesting, like the compositions and the angles that are chosen, than No More Heroes 1. Especially the end of boss battles. A lot of the end moments of boss battles from 1 are memorable because of the way the camera is used.
Don't hold back.
Like Death Metal's Death,
Because one
Destroy Man.
This is for real.
I would say in general that this is not much worse. And it's not bad by any means, but it's just not as memorable, some of these. Alright, so now we see Kimmy as a dual-bladed...
What you're made of. Show me what you're made
Well, I'm trying to dark step her, but she's kind of hard to dark step because... There we go.
Show me what you're made of.
Dark stepping is basically the key to this fight. She tends to do this combo a lot. She has a couple other moves she can do, like this bubble one.
Show me what you're made of.
Out of my way.
I've had enough of this.
Nope, she got us. I was hoping we could get into dark step mode, or ecstasy gauge mode. Alright, we can wrestle move her. Oh, there we go. We got gauge, so let's use it. Should be able to finish her with this. There we go. That's Kimmy Howell. This girl is very funny, says Osmatic. Yeah, I think she's funny. I think she's a good character. This is a nice surprise when I first played through the game, was stumbling across this fight.
With real consequences, sweetheart.
Travis the Great.
KO. So, like Shinobu, Travis does not kill Kimmy Howell, partially because she's so young.
I can't kill a co-ed. Come see me after you graduate, and I'll school you again.
There you go. Her rank doesn't change, of course, because that was a challenger fight. Let's see, where is the thing that we picked up? Yeah, this giant poster here, this bizarre jelly poster is what we picked up, one of the two things. And you can see the UAA Killer Collection. You can see Kimmy's recorder right there. And I believe we now also have a, yeah, we have a figurine, a bizarre jelly figurine. This is, I think, one of the other... This actually might be what you get from the revenge missions. You get these figures, and I think they also come with the posters, but I might be wrong about that. I don't think we can... Oh, we can. We can play with Jean again. Okay. Couldn't remember if stuff updated after the Kimmy Howell fight, and I guess it does. So we'll work out Jean a little bit more. And I guess we can check Airport 51. There are no more beam katanas to buy, so we don't need to go back to Naomi's. I don't think that the jobs will update, but we'll see when we exit. And then the other thing to do is just go straight to the next ranking fight, which is probably worth doing, because we can try to get through this game real fast.
That's gotta do it.
So that's pretty good.
Come here.
We have 35,000. And again, like playing through Man the Meat and a couple of the other games fast, you can really make a lot of money. So Jean caught it. Curse you, Jean. It's not how you work out. It's not the best way to work out. Although you would think that like her catching the toy might actually be better exercise. But she just jumps less, I guess.
Yeah. Gee. Oh. Meow meow. Oh. Gee. That's gotta do it.
Half a pound, not bad.
That was close.
Yeah, so, I think the Kimmy Howell fight was a good demonstration of some of the other mechanics at play in this game. Particularly how using ecstasy gauge correctly can really speed up a fight. And like working towards getting a high ecstasy gauge in order to engage that mode. You don't need it to win fights, but you can do a lot of damage to bosses when you kick it in. So like trying to not take too many hits so you can build up gauge fast is good. Some of that just comes with like learning the bosses, which you obviously can't do on a blind run.
That's gotta do it.
Alright, Gene's really slimming down to 15.3 pounds. Looking good, Gene. Do we get any new magazines? No new magazines. Let's go check Airport 51 real quick. I do love that the tissues just completely spill out even if the trash can doesn't really get knocked over. And we can check the gym too. That's the other thing we need to check to see whether or not there's any new exercises to be done. Because if there are, that is good to have. More health, more power, always welcomed. I do think there are new t-shirts, but I might be wrong about that. I was wrong. No new t-shirts. That means there's no new clothing at all. Yep, okay. It is funny that Gene reset, though. Alright, we'll check out Ryan's gym, and then we'll go straight to the ranking fight. Well, I'm curious, which design of Travis do people like better? The design from No More Heroes 1 or the design from No More Heroes 2? Personally, I have a hard time choosing between them. I think that they're both good. I was really like, when No More Heroes 2 came out, I really was like, oh man, like No More Heroes 2 Travis is really cool looking. But, you know, going back and replaying No More Heroes 1, he's still like very, has a very good character design. And I like what they did with 2, but the No More Heroes 1 design is like very classic. Okay, so Ryan's gym is not updated. He is informing us that we have done all the exercise we can do for right now. Which means we should just head straight for the ranking battle, I think. At an Akashic point, according to the mysterious woman at the Peep Show. Two, I like his pants better, says Osmatic. Yeah, that's totally a totally fair point. Check the map. Any no, I don't see any treasure chests, so just an enemy here. Ah, doorway curtain. Oh, where'd you come from? I think I mentioned this the first time we started the game. You do actually get slots for doing like wrestling moves in this game, which is good. Okay, so we got the doorway curtain. Oh, I missed that. The dropkick move is good. You do have like I said, high-low combo differences, and the dropkick is a good move that comes from the low combo, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, the low combo tends to be a little bit harder hitting. Might be worth it to just murder our way through this area real fast, because these are all big dudes, and we might be able to get a second ecstasy gauge just from fighting them. Oh man, come on. Wasting this whole gauge. Managed to get into a clash there, that's good.
Out of my way. You're a joke.
No, somehow his hitbox still got me there. With the chainsaw. Quit falling down.
It's very hot out. Me and you are exhausted.
I'm sorry to hear that. Should be everybody, I think? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's collect these chests real quick. Well, I probably don't need to do that. There's probably a battery in at least one of these. Cash, cash. I think this is a gift? No, ecstasy gauge, okay. Any other chests? No, I don't see any. So, let's battery up. On to the next area. Some health real quick. Let's see. There's a bunch of treasure chests coming up at the end of the level, so... Got there. Yeah, so it's pretty much impossible to like dark step out of an incoming hit like that when you're in the middle of a combo. Is he gonna attack me? Nope, but that guy is. Oh man, the reach on that chainsaw is real good. Well, we got a full heal from all of that. That's nice. We're heading the wrong way. Yeah, so there's a little bit more strategy to the combat in this game. I've been touching on it as we've been playing. Still not like super deep yet, but not. Oh no! Thought I stopped at a safe place. Oh, guess I was wrong. But certainly not like not bad. Still button mashy, but in a fun way. Let's just go ham. The big dudes. Take them out as fast as we can. Alright, that's the end of our gauge. And you can see, you don't have to, oh, is there someone else knocked out? Yeah, they're knocked out. You don't have to get the, grab range upgrade in this game. You just can grab from quite far away. By default. he'll just like charge, and usually if an enemy is within range, you'll get them, but not always. Oh, why are we not? Hello? There we go. Yeah, so stunning the big guys is a good way to not have to completely deplete their life bar in order to fight them. Let's check some of these chests out. Full heal. Battery. Cash. There's like one enemy left, I think. Yeah, right here. Come on. I can't get up there, so I have to come down here, please. There we go. Just trying to dark step him. There we go. Alright, so now we just have to go do the actual boss fight itself. This should be the last present, 25 to 49. And then our unique bathroom. Alright. Just double check that I have all of the, gotten all the presents. It's not hugely important, but yep. Alright, so from here on out, I think there are 3 presents per stage, but I don't remember exactly. So we have a full ecstasy gauge, so good thing to do is if you have a full ecstasy gauge at the beginning of a fight, which you normally do, because they usually give you, a power-up item, is to just kick it into gear as soon as you start the fight, wail on the boss as much as you can, and then try to build it up again for another go. It is fun to try to do these fights without using the ecstasy gauge too, but if you want to go through them fast, ecstasy mode really speeds things up. Sort of like a horror vibe going on. What could be going on here? Who's this creepy little kid? Travis needs to defend himself with his beam katana. That's no kid. Alright, so here's rank 25.
Psychotic fucker. Time for a little pro bono ghost busting.
Oh, I need to actually get to the boss in order to use my gauge up. So the best thing to do with this boss is just to like stay on top of the boss as much as you can, and try to dark step his attacks if you can. But I think some of them are like, I don't know if you can actually block his attacks. No, maybe not. So that might be part of the problem. He throws these fire bombs, which kind of suck. Let's grab these chests because we're already kind of low on health. battery, and health. Oh, not getting caught on fire is also very helpful. Man, when I went through this the other day, like, I did not have nearly this much trouble with it. Can't even see what's happening, because I'm on fire. Well, and all the health we just picked up is gone. Yeah, so dodging around the attacks is really the key, and I'm totally messing that up. You can also get wrestling moves on this boss, so... Man, Travis does not want to dodge. Oh man, we might lose this fight. Travis, please. Alright, so I think we will not start with full ecstasy gauge, yeah. I think there's a combo you can do that can... I somehow had him, like, pretty stun-locked when I fought him before. Come on, Travis, recover. So yeah, I remember this fight kind of being hard, and a lot of people talking about it being one of the more challenging fights in the game. Yeah, and it really seems to be holding true, because I'm having a lot of trouble now. Like I said, the first time I didn't have quite as much trouble with it. Come on, Travis. Get it together.
Come on, Chad. Get it together. Travis.
Yeah. Oh, Travis, no. Yeah, maybe staying right in his face is not the key, but I don't really know what else to do. Yeah, I just fought this boss like yesterday, and I don't remember having this much trouble. I was just like on top of him the whole fight, and he never got a hit in on me, basically. Yeah, well. Well, we'll try again. I mean, a strategy I know some people like to use is to use the peony, but like, again, the key to that one giving you the range is like you having a high ecstasy gauge. And if you keep getting hit, that's kind of hard to do. So the key might just be to like take a couple hits and back off, which definitely is not what I was doing the other day, but yeah, and they're like, you can't like dodge repeatedly like you could in the first game. So yeah, and there's a lot of shit to get caught on in this house. Yeah. Well, that was way too early to grab the health, but we needed it. Yeah, I don't even know what I can do to dodge that, because, like, there has to be a way to dark step this fight. I feel like I feel like I'm missing something. I just don't know what. So I can block those hits. They just stagger me. There's no real... I don't get a good sense of like how fast I can recover from those hits. Like it seems to vary pretty wildly. Yeah, and you see like his hits like just completely drain ecstasy gauge.
Luna.
What is that? Is that your
It's nice to get him out of this weird camera angle.
sticky ball bitch? Yes.
Yeah, and mashing to get up can get you locked into a combo, which kind of prevents you from dodging. Oh man. Big Jingus says the Dark Souls of Wind Waker likes. I wasn't expecting this boss to give us so much trouble. Sorry, everybody. Oh man. Just all the stuff to get caught up on in here too. It's being unable to dodge out of the combos that's really kind of sucks.
Sorry, Luna is hooting.
Let's look around the house a little bit. Can we go upstairs? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Mullet and Matt go a little... I wasn't able to dodge that one. So you do get iframes on charge attacks, which is a good way to avoid some of that. Okay.
Bring it on!
Oh man. Can't even tell what's happening now. Yeah, this fight's going real badly. I gotta get out of here. I can't see what's happening. I was hoping he would cut through the walls or something, so that there was less stuff in the way, but he doesn't want to. He at least hasn't used the flamethrower attack, so come on. the jumping attack that really gets me. Ah, he followed it up. I mean, I'm really struggling with this fight. I was not expecting that. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I can block those hits. I must be able to dark step them. Let's try that. Okay, is that because I was not blocking high? What? Ugh. Okay, again with the fire bombs, huh? Okay, well that's just not dark steppable. Again. So that's one of the things is his axe gets stuck on the wall. Am I really like what is going on here? Yeah, I'm doing yeah, you must not be able to block that, which means you can't dark step it. But see, that looks like I blocked it. Hmm. Going on? As soon as I join stream, I see Chad beefing it. All's right in the world, says Almarin. Yeah, but this is kind of a boss to beef it too, so... Yeah, I don't understand the, like, what the... I mean, there has to way to be a dark step this boss. There's something I'm just messing up here. Of course. I really don't know what's different, like, between when I fought this boss, like, yesterday and today. Now I'm just normal beefing it, so... Come on, Travis. Get yourself up. I think we may have it this time. So it really seems like just... It really does seem like just staying on top of him is the key. Alright, let's end this. No! Oh, come on! Why didn't it let me do... The ecstasy gauge was full and I was hitting the button, but it didn't, for whatever reason, was not... Oh, and we died. Yeah, the camera shake... There's a lot about this boss fight that's really bad. Like I said, when I did this the other day, it just, like, was not a problem, and I don't know what I'm doing differently. Like, I wasn't getting hit, he was, like, not attacking me.
Luna, how dare you?
Okay. I definitely dodged there. Yeah, there's a lot about this fight that sucks. This is one of the reasons that I think No More Heroes 2 is worse. A worse game. Like, it just has bad bosses sometimes. Like, this fight is not terrible on its own, but, like... it's also not that good, especially compared to some of the other fights. Like, Kimmy's fight we just did right before this was a lot better. You didn't have a bunch of shit in the way, like... at the very least, like, if you're gonna make an arena like this, you should at least make the boss clear out faster. Yeah, and like that jump attack being able to come out like that. Yeah, because also, like, getting hit just totally drains your ecstasy gauge, like, which normal enemies don't do that much damage, so being able to just get, like, hit by that jump attack right away sucks. Like, there's nothing you can really do about it. It just... maybe that's the move to Dark Step, but, like, you don't consistently block it either, which... I don't know, I'm just being harder on this boss than I need to because I'm beefing it really bad right now, but... I'd love to get out of this camera angle. Oliver says, no, I think you're being fair to this boss. Yeah, and my understanding is that a lot of people hate this boss and think it's like the worst boss. Or at least one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Luna's the hardest boss in real life. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. That was so rude and loud. Come on. She's just proving what I said. She's the hardest boss in real life. Come here.
Okay, well, I probably shouldn't have run away there, but I didn't really have much of a choice.
No. I'm gonna pick you up.
Because I really wanted to get out of that hallway.
We're gonna put the collar on you.
And I really want him to get out of the hallway, but he's not going to.
Lately, when Luna gets mad, she picks up her hard stick toy and she just like throws it on the ground as hard as she can. So I'm really sorry if the audio for the stream is like becoming shit because of that.
Probably is, yeah.
I think I have a filter on it that should help with that, but I guess only
not
chat
something
can say
that
for sure.
loud.
No, something that loud. It's supposed to help. I mean, I don't think I have it on the filter for this. My little annoying puppy.
Yeah, she's being really annoying right now.
How dare you, Chad?
I'm sorry, I'm just in like, I'm having a really hard time with this fight for some reason.
Don't blame the dog, blame yourself.
You're right. I mean, I'm not blaming Luna, but it's not helping. It says, the game in general has way too much camera shaking going on. You're being fair to the boss, it's just really poorly designed. Yeah, I agree. What's really, like I've been saying, what's really throwing me off is that, like, I just fought this boss and didn't have nearly this hard of a time with it. Let me just try using more charged attacks. I think he's also supposed to get his, like, axe stuck in the wall occasionally. I think mainly when he does his, like... Yeah, see that? Him being able to throw out those jump attacks, like, that many times in a row is, like... That's not good design. That's just bad. And the fact that he stuns you, like... Like, you fought enemies as strong and big as this dude before. He's nothing special. So some of the mechanics just don't make any sense. Like that attack I think is supposed to get stuck on the wall. Right, so I'm just taking advantage of iframes there to really chew through the boss with charge attacks. They're not doing that much damage, so it's not. Oh, now he's throwing the firebombs. Oh, and they're like right on top of him. Great. I really hate the firebombs. I wish there was a way to interrupt him out of it, but you can't. You just can't. You can't interrupt him out of anything. Which isn't, like, super different from the other bosses, but, like, this one more than the other fights seems like you should be able to interrupt him more. He should have more vulnerabilities. But he doesn't. Like, I haven't been able to find a move to Dark Step. That's probably just my fault. He has that jump attack, which just comes out instantly. He can get you into really small spaces where you really can't do much. Other than just take his attacks. He at least doesn't have any like moves that just like cover the arena. He can't just like instantly get over to you, which is good. Because that would really suck. Yeah, and you just get stuck on shit for the whole fight. It's like... Oh, great. And now he's... Yeah, okay, so now he's firebombing me. And I'm losing all my Ecstasy gauge. We were really close to getting Ecstasy mode there. But of course, he just has to go and ruin it. Love to be in this corner back here.
Love it when my dog lurks at the very back of the hallway. Hey.
Yeah, and just getting repeatedly like caught in his like jump attack. Oh, and now the flamethrower, great. I know I'm complaining a lot about this boss, I'm sorry. But he sucks. Get out of there, please. Come on, walk over here. And anything we do is going to push him further back into that hallway. Okay. So we can break these walls, that's good. But I want him to break the wall. Oh, okay. Wonderful. Come on, stop. Is he like stuck? Because this... he's not moving from there. Oh, okay, finally, jeez. Oh, and he gets us with a very fast attack. Yeah, so like I said, that move I think is supposed to get him stuck in the wall, but it just hasn't been. Either because he's not hitting in the right direction, or it's just glitching out. Yeah, and he killed us, because the jump attack came out really fast. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really beefing it on this boss. Hi, Luna. Alright, well, at least now I see again why everyone was saying Matt Helms is the hardest boss. Or one of them in this game. I think the final boss also is very frustrating, if I remember right. This is the sort of thing that makes me not want to play through again on the harder difficulty. On No More Heroes 1, I think that the harder difficulty was pretty fun and challenging. At times it could be frustrating, but this fight and the final fight really highlight how much worse design this game is, I think. And for some reason, Travis just isn't dodge rolling. But at the very least, we're getting the blocks off. I wish that I could know why sometimes you can block those attacks and sometimes you can't. That would be great. That'd be great knowledge to have. Don't need to pick up the health yet. So many fun and interesting ways to beef it on this boss. Getting caught up on geometry. Did I land in like a... there must have been... Yeah, there must have still been fire there from one of his fucking fire bombs. Man, this fight sucks. This fight sucks. I don't know what I did the other day to get through this so easily. Like, I didn't have to retry at all. I basically didn't get hit. He was just in a corner, like, stun-locked for most of the fight. One thing we could do is we could try using Peony, but I don't think it's going to help very much. Yeah, and we can get attack while we're changing beam katanas. So, good design there. And now we're kind of stuck back here because... Oh. Great. So now he's stuck in the wall, but he knocked us over. I really hate that he can stagger you with that, and then just immediately, like, bring out another attack. This does seem to be helping a little bit. Not a ton, because he's not really getting stunned that much, but he seems to be getting stunned a little bit. Oh, okay, wonderful. Let's try a charge attack on him. Yeah, that doesn't stun him at all. Well, let me... What's this chat message saying? I think being able to be struck while charging Viviton is good in theory, but also the only time I ever remember doing it in combat was during boss fights where it always fucks you over. So he does get stunned, but I don't know if if we're doing enough damage and he's getting stunned enough for this to make sense. Not charging them, swapping them out. Yeah, I don't think swapping them during boss fights is very practical most of the time, unless you can find a corner to go do it in. Come on over here. Oh, okay, he's doing flamethrower. Well, that would have been good to be near, but... Oh, yeah, I got too eager there. Yeah, and the fact that, like I said, one of his attacks will instantly drop your ecstasy gauge. I feel like I'm doing better with the Camellia. I mean, I know that I also know this beam katana much better, but oh, God, I can't see shit. Yeah, the fact that we can't do like wrestling moves or anything, which generally help against bosses a lot, really sucks. The jump attack being able to come out like that, that's bullshit. Like, it's not like I was even attacking. Maybe it's because I was trying to dodge roll that I'm, like, getting hit? I don't know. There's some things that I'm hoping they'll change, at least from the combat of this game for 3, that I think will improve things. Like if there's like an actual parry mechanic. I think there's a parry in this game, but I don't know how to do it right. I can really only dark step. He did a follow-up there, I think. Yeah, he's got a follow-up now, so that's great. It's really throwing me off that there's no, like, dark step thing you can do. There's no... He just doesn't have, like, windows, really, that are, like, good for attacking him versus, like, other times. Now he has a follow-up to the jump slash, so, like, if you miss it, like, you just get hit. Like, even if you block, you get staggered. Of course, if you dodge it, then you're fine, but that's assuming you dodge it. Oh, okay, is he gonna hit us with fire? No, okay. Oh, finally. On the right notes, to be honest, if his jump attack doesn't connect at all, whether actually hitting you or trying to block it, it should get stuck on the floor. Yeah, I agree. He should get stuck more often. Like, there should be just more opportunities for you to be able to wail on him. Like, it's totally fine if he's like a bruiser type enemy, but if he doesn't really have any openings, then that's not very good. Sorry, everyone. We were stuck on that for a long time.
What's a kid doing here?
I'm gonna kill you.
What's that?
It's okay, Luna.
It's okay.
Luna barked at Sylvia.
No gun.
problem with fighting the supernatural. You cannot kill someone who's already dead.
You don't like her?
Okay. Are you on the pipe?
I think she doesn't like Travis.
She's never liked Travis.
30 years ago,
Good
that
instincts.
child was abandoned, left
No.
to die in this house. As
I mean,
the
yes,
spirit
but also
made a
no.
pact with the devil with
I
his
mean,
own
especially for
soul.
these first two games.
Combined through the dark arts, the child murdered
He's a
his
very
parents
different
and
character
now
in Travis
roams
Strikes
the
Again.
forest, feeding on suffering
Or not
children.
really. Like, he's the same character, but he's really grown
Assassins
in a
are
different
fucked up
way.
Somehow, or we wouldn't be in this profession. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Now you are ranked 24th. Still a ways to go until the top. You are not getting tired?
Huh. I haven't even broken a sweat. Why don't you bring me a real challenge?
I definitely broke a sweat on that fight. Or, well... That was a fight, alright.
I told you last time about the gateways, remember? The second Akashic point leads to an even stranger place. A prison floating on the sea, shut down long ago. In daylight, it's only ruins. But when night falls, you can hear a woman's tragic scream. A cry so chilling that birds go mad, caking the ocean surface with their dead bodies, drowning themselves to escape her cry. Not all of the island's prisoners have been moved. You don't have to believe me. You can believe what you want. Travis, it's me. I have set up your next battle.
Check out the map and go when you please. Oh, and by the way, until you crack the top 10, you are responsible for all travel expenses. The association can't pay for everyone with the price of gas and all.
You got it?
Oh, I'm shelling out all this cash and you can't spring for bus fare?
I'm busy. Got to go.
Don't hang up on me. Oh.
Poor Travis. Keeps getting roped into these assassination gigs and having to pay tons of money. So this is one of the prizes we picked up. It's or gifts. It's this door curtain. I think there's another UAA killer collection thing down there. Yeah, it's the football. Then I think we haven't picked up the next thing. I think we should have a new Backdrops magazine. We'll do a little bit of a cooldown from that boss fight. I want to take a little bit of breather. Backdrop Finisher Edition. So we can do a backdrop now. Oh, let's exercise Jean. Can't forget that. Let's do stretch.
That was close.
Alright, so Matt Helms aside, the previous boss, what's everyone's impressions of No More Heroes 2 so far? And if you feel like it, your thoughts, how the two games compare, 1 and 2. Cool. Get Jean some gourmet food. Hopefully Luna's not freaking out.
She's freaking the fuck out.
That was close.
Getting caught by Jean again. I was down on the first one. I need to do better timing.
Yeah. Gee. Oh. Oh. Gee. Oh. Meow meow. Oh.
So I think we're doing a pretty good job on this one.
Oh.
pretty sure that last one counts. No, it didn't. Okay. Let's do massage. Wonder what Luna's thinking, seeing Jean getting rubbed around like this. Like, what are you doing?
She's not watching at all.
Oh, she's not. Okay,
No.
that's good.
That's gotta do it.
As someone that has played both games, but only the original releases around the time of release, I remember No More Heroes 2 being mechanically a superior game, but I believe better writing overall. The first game is largely more interesting and gets its point across better. Yeah, I think I mostly agree with that. I definitely think that this game mechanically is better and just all around has like slightly more fun gameplay decisions. But I personally think that the writing in the first game is better. I think that the story in this game just doesn't, first of all, doesn't follow from the first game, which doesn't matter that much, except that it kind of feels like they're trying to have it follow on from the first game. And obviously you can't make a direct sequel without having it be kind of relevant to the first game, but like I feel like the way that they tried to follow up didn't work as well as the original story. Oh, Onlearn says, I don't mean the story themselves, I mean like the actual dialogue works better in this. I see, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we should have new revenge missions and new part-time jobs. Getting trashed and new revenge mission. So, getting trashed is a good one. Is that the only one we unlocked? Oh, we also got tile and style. Oh, we did tile and style already. Before we do, actually, let's do the new job first. Yeah, I think that the things that stick out between the two games are vastly different. Like this game, one of the real standouts is the mini games. These are very memorable, I think, because a lot of them are really fun. I think the bosses all around are like less memorable in this game, though, which kind of is a negative in my opinion because it's mostly a boss fight game. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Onlearn adds that they did say during the stream of the first game that they found the dialogue clunky overall for No More Heroes 1. They're also like different styles of writing, which I think affects it a lot. So this is a really good one for making money. Most people seem to think this one is better for making money than Man the Meat, but I kind of think Man the Meat is better. But I might be wrong. I remember I did play this one a lot, because I think when you get really good at it, you do make a ton of money. It's also not quite as monotonous, because you're, like, you know, doing a task that involves a little bit more input than just pressing and releasing the A button. It kind of depends on what you're in the mood for, because Man the Meat also, like, I wouldn't say it demands more attention, but it demands more detail orientation. That's the worst. I hate getting comboed back into the ship like that. So if you run out of air, you will die. I think there's 4 stages of this. Yeah. And the biggest factor is being able to do it fast.
No problem.
Well, we already messed up. So we might... Yeah, we might not have enough air to get back. Depending on how the meteors treat us. So yeah, you are like kind of free floating. Like you don't directly control where you go with movement. You use your pack's boosters in order to compensate. And they're screen scrolls, so you can take advantage of that if you need to. And sometimes it's good to have the meteorites, like they can bump you out of tough spots, like near the atmosphere there. But other times they can really just like screw you, like that. Which, I mean, that's not the worst, but like the worst is getting comboed into the earth like repeatedly. Okay, we should be able to go straight to the ship. Yeah, there we go. Sometimes something like that'll happen though, and that's kind of helpful, but often it just puts you in a bad position. Yeah, we're gonna get bumped right back into the ship, and it might even happen again. Yep. Alright, so that's pretty good. And then the last stage has the most pieces. They're also in some of the most challenging positions. Not entirely, but... Yeah, so speed and perfection are key here. You want to not ever die. You want to get the pieces in as fast as you can. And you want to like not waste too much time getting bumped back into the ship repeatedly. Oh, come on, really?
No problem.
The ship combo is really funny. Oh, we might... Yeah, cool. We got bumped back in by the asteroids. I guess they're meteors. I'm actually not sure. I remember I was once comboed into the ship 3 times by the same meteor hitting me and then bouncing off to another meteor only to come back and hit me back in. That's Alright, we're almost done.
No problem.
Yeah, I feel like the other advantage that Man the Meat has over some of these minigames is that it's not really frustrating. Like, you basically just have yourself to blame for most things. There's not like randomness to the game at all. I mean, so that was pretty good. We did a pretty good job there. It sucked, but it was pretty funny to watch. Says online, yeah. Yeah. Let's go to Ryan's gym and get powered up before we go on our revenge missions. And then drop by Airport 51. I might change up Travis's look. I do like his sort of classic outfit. But...
What the fuck?
What's wrong?
My Apple Pencil is missing after I dropped it in the depths of my enormous ass.
That's
I found it.
terrible.
No, it was in the. Actually, it was just in your couch cushions. Thankfully.
Okay.
Sometimes I get up and stuff is like under my butt, and that's like usually the first place I should check.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry that I'm not helping with your stream. I just had real life work to do.
That's okay.
I'll retweet your tweet.
I'm also doing real life work.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
You're doing video games.
This is fake life work?
Yeah.
This is beyond Second Life.
First life.
Third Life.
Third life.
That's okay. I mean, obviously, you're not obligated to participate.
No, I have to.
I must.
Oh.
Like I said, the only thing you even need money for at this point is clothing. We have all the weapons we can buy. So the only other things to spend money on are cosmetic. Well, and training. You also have to spend money on training. So if you are really bad at the training, you will have to spend a bunch of money to do it. Did we ever mention the jiggle physics on Ryan? I don't think we did, which is nice, but doesn't make up for the more slightly problematic approach to his characterization. Yeah. I also never commented on the jiggle physics they added to Naomi, which are considerable, and I think obviously supposed to be comedic, but... Let's check out Airport 51. Depending on how much this costs, I'm gonna maybe put Travis in an outfit that's kind of similar to his look in Travis Strikes Again. So now we should have the Wah. It's kind of expensive, so that's 55,000, 20,000. I'm not gonna buy the sunglasses, and 5,000. Wait, actually, that's the wrong pair of pants. I want these, which are less. Yeah, we should have just about enough. Alright, so let's put together this outfit. This is a little bit different than his look in Travis Strikes Again, because he has slightly different stuff going on, but
I'll take it.
all right. And we could get different sunglasses, but I think these are good. I should buy them at some point. We could go with old school. I actually, it's weird that these are called the old school glasses, since they're obviously not the glasses he has in the first game. The ones he's wearing are. Anyway, this is like kind of a faux Travis Strikes Again look. He has a purple jacket. Actually, like a lot of his character design for Travis Strikes Again is inspired, maybe not inspired, but is lifting from Garcia Hotspur from Shadows of the Dam. The purple biker jacket. He's got a scar over his left eye. Black pants. I don't think he's wearing boots in Travis Strikes Again. He's wearing sneakers in the new game. Let's see, do we want anything else? We got the wristband. We can get the belt, but I don't think it's strictly necessary. I think just the classic belt is good. Women don't want to fuck Travis. Why would Ryan? Cool. Let's take on a revenge mission. This is revenge mission 3. No present in this level. Just kill him. There's a gunman there, so we probably should deal with him first. If you know, I think there is a difference too in this game where like you could start blocking like if you're in the middle of a combo, where you can't in this game, and it really changes how some of these things go. Like he wasn't shooting me like super fast. So like, I feel like I should have been able to start blocking that in the middle of it. It's not like using, there's like some of the enemies from the first game were submachine gunners, and obviously like it'd be much harder to dodge like fast submachine gun fire than just individual pistol shots. Alright, that's Revenge Mission 3. Then we have Revenge Mission 4, which will have a gift. And again, is a quote-unquote like boss fight level where we only have to take out one enemy to finish it. I think it is really disappointing that even though the state of Santa Destroy is technically sort of... Oh, I forgot to buy a new shirt. More important for the story of No More Heroes 2. We don't really get to spend much time in it. We don't really get to see like terribly much like how it's been affected by the changes that have occurred. We're getting stomped on. Are we gonna be able to get out of here? Yeah, we do. There's our gift, nut and berry goods. Where is the boss? There he is. Yeah, so here's the problem with the big guys. Are they knocking money out of me? That sucks. I hope that's not the case. I don't think they do, actually, but... having a bunch of big guys around you makes it hard to, like, get to the boss character. Because he can shoot you from anywhere, so... Can't even see where he is. There he is. Oh, they can grab you too. So the key here will just be to get him into like a stun state so that we can wrestle move him. Oh. Oh man, they're like... Well, I wasn't expecting to fail, but... I think we can try that again, but I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. We can just do it right again, that's good. I can't remember if we have to recollect the gift. We might. I guess it's probably worth maybe fighting some of these mooks to get them out of the way before we go after the boss. I don't think he'll shoot us from back here. I think he's too far away for that. Alright, so I think that's all of them. I do want to be a little careful. No, there's like one guy left. Okay, that's not too bad. So I think, it looks like the chest is gone, so Yeah, we're good on the. I'm not entirely sure why my combo wasn't hitting his guard. This probably will kill them both. No, maybe not. Alright, that's Revenge Mission 4. I'll get a different shirt real quick.
What's up? Where you been?
Let's see. Yeah, there's some new shirts anyway that I didn't look at. Hibiscus. Ice cream's pretty good. I'll go with the ice cream. Actually, let's go with the shirt. I like that shirt. Cool. Go take a quick look at the goods in Travis's room and then move on to the ranked fight. So we haven't made as much progress as I was hoping, partially because that Matt Helms fight took up a shit ton of time. The next fight should not. So that's one item. Yeah, the Barry poster, and then there should be a new figure here. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the new goods. I think that flag is also something we picked up right here on the wall, but you don't really get a good look at it most of the time. It's interesting that there's a lot of these really Japanese goods just hanging around Santa Destroy like this. Alright, let's do ranking battle 24. No real explanation there. The Akashic Point just sort of spits Travis out here. And we're trying to infiltrate Prison Island. If you're seen, you're dead. So yeah, we can look in first person. And we're dodging lights and dodging guards. So it's very clear Metal Gear Solid parody.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, we got caught. I don't even know who saw me. I heard somebody say something, but they don't always, like... They don't always catch you right away. Alright, well, now we just gotta kill our way to the end. Oh, is there just like a guy with a gun right at the bottom here? Okay, well... Enemies do not have very much health in this level. They all go down really fast. Especially if you've been keeping up with Ryan's training. They should not present much of a problem at all. And... Okay. And you don't need to kill everybody. I mean, you can, but it's not really necessary. Let's double check the map just in case. Yeah, there's no, like, there's one enemy left. There's no treasure chests out here. It's just a sneaking mission. Pretty sure you can just safely head inside. Well, once you get inside, you have to fight anyway. So, there's not, like, a whole lot of point to sneaking, but it is kind of a cool nod to Metal Gear Solid. So we got some health. Alright, and this is... We gotta kill all the enemies before something bad happens. Not really clear what that is, but... And again, you can use ecstasy mode to just tear through. I think Luna doesn't like the alarm noise. I gotta grab that guy out of midair. Alright, and that's everybody. And I think there's one present here. Santa Death Parade. Ecstasy gauge increase, very nice. Battery. That's all the chests. Glastonbury. Another present, and there's one more present on this level, I'm pretty sure. I think is here. Yeah, UAA Killer Collection 24. This is another place to maybe just go wild with ecstasy gauge, although you don't need to. You can save it for the boss if you really want to. But it is a way to just get through this area like real fast. Given what our experience with Matt Helm was, any excuse to go fast is fine by me. Let's try to dark step this dude. Oh, there's multiple of them. Oh, hell no. It's being really cute. Oh, Onlearn says there's a chest back there. Did I already get it, or is there another chest that I missed?
Relax.
Can you attack me? Okay. You finally attacked me right as I was trying to load up a charge attack. Sorry I missed your message, Onward. That was the one on the stairs, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to double check which direction we were headed. I was pretty sure that we had to go all the way down to continue. A lot of enemies in this level. I didn't remember there being quite this many dudes. pick him up? There we go.
Bring it on!
Come on. There we go. I was like, why can't I wrestle this dude? These are the many strong men, says Alnorn. It's true. And we finally have defeated all the many strong men. There's nothing in here. It's a little observation room. There's like a little... Oh, it's a keyboard. It's like, what's that on the table? Is that some sort of little detail? Nothing really cool. Right, so there should be battery here, and health. And we'll check out the bathroom, of course. Prison Island. So I guess this is maybe supposed to be like Alcatraz or something? Or like fake Alcatraz in the No More Heroes universe, since it's a prison that's on an island. There aren't too many of those in the US, are there?
So the damsel's in here. Chicks put out for their rescuers, right? I guess that's a no. You know, you're lucky I don't have a bondage kick.
Yeah, Alnorn says, I would assume Alcatraz is not only is it an island prison, but it's off the coast of a California city. I forgot to add that, yeah. That'd be the main reason to think it's Alcatraz. Chloe Walsh is an interesting, interesting boss.
Show me your face twisted in pain.
My body? Travis, what did you do? This game does have a couple really memorable bosses. Chloe is not one of them, but I mean, Chloe's not bad. But... Okay, what?
Bring it on!
Chloe's not like, yeah, Chloe's not a bad boss, but there are a couple even more memorable ones in the game, I think. Ugh, we got poisoned. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Come closer.
Oh man. Poisoned again. Yeah, I had a similar thing happen with, shit.
Holy shit.
Fuck. Sorry, that was my Joy-Con. I don't even know where it landed. There it is. Alright. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, Luna.
Hey, Luna. Dinner time?
Oh, man. Hope the Joy-Con is okay.
I hope so as well. Do they have arm or wrist straps?
They do, but I don't. They're like in the box, and I don't know where the box is.
You should find it.
Well, I mean, this is the first time this has happened. Oh man, I keep getting poisoned. I mean, it seems to be functioning fine. She missed me. That's good.
It was close. Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't think I'm having any... Yeah, okay, the Joy-Con seems fine. I guess the test will be whether or not the gyroscope is working correctly. Yep, alright, seems fine.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. Still got hit somehow. This fight's pretty much over, so... So losing my Joy-Con in the middle of the fight somehow didn't mess things up. Palmerin says, the Joy-Cons are pretty durable from my experience. Yeah, I mean, that's the first time I've ever tossed a Joy-Con. You know, Nintendo products have like a history of being pretty durable. I have still got an original Game Boy. All the buttons seem to be working. Stick seems fine. Everything seems fine. Worst case, I just have to get new Joy-Cons, which is kind of a bad case scenario. I mean, they're expensive, but I think I mentioned before, my Switch is a launch Switch. I got it when the Switch came out, so I'm expecting the Joy-Cons to kind of... Their life is gonna wear out eventually. Has anyone that has a Switch, have you tried out any of those Joy-Con either replacements or extensions that third-party accessory companies make that like add like a grip to them? Because it seems like that would be good for playing like in bed or like when you're on the couch or something and not like playing with the TV to keep the your hands from getting too fatigued. Because that's one of the problems I find is when I play in like bed or something, is that my like pinkies and my ring fingers tend to get really tired out from holding the Switch up. I have not, says Almarin.
Travis, it's me. I have set up the next ranked fight. Things are a little different this time around. Anyway, come to my office.
Don't build things up. Just tell me already.
Oh, get your dumb ass to my office.
Get your dumb ass to my office right now. So, yeah, we still have 22 bosses to get through. What do y'all think that's going to be like? So there's Glastonbury, and there's Santa Death Parade, and we picked up UAA Killer Collection 24, which is, we got Matt Helm's axe over there on the shelf. It's a little, it's a little reminiscent of the no weekly backdrops. Can work out Gene. It's a little reminiscent of what do we want to do? Let's do Jump. The little statues you get in Nier for beating bosses, although you actually have to collect them in this game. In that game, you just got them when you finished the boss.
Oh. Oh. Nice. Oh. Gene. Yeah.
On their ads, I play my Switch almost exclusively in handheld modes. Maybe I should. Yeah, I've just had some instances recently where I've really just been like, man, my hands, like, I can keep playing, but my hands are getting really fatigued. And that's really the only limiting factor. Like, I'll have a charger with me, or I need to get like a power bank too, actually. That was something that I would have been nice when I was at like MagFest or like on a road trip, is having a power bank that I know is safe for the Switch to charge from, because not all of them are, and not all like adapters are safe either for charging certain types of things. I wish you could go into first-person mode in here so you get a better look at the things you collect. Yeah, I agree. They're really nice. It is nice you get to move around the apartment. It would be nice if you could look around. Or at the very least, like, there was just, like if you walked up to your shelves, you could just, like, hit A and, like, look at your stuff. I assume it's just, like, mainly because they didn't want to actually build the entire apartment. Jean is looking good. Watching Jean's slick moves has inspired a new technique. You learn the step-in slice attack. Shake the Joy-Con L to perform the step-in slice attack. So the step-in slice attack is actually a very good move, and I'll have to remember to use it. Yeah, it'd be nice if you could go into first person and look at your collection. It'd be nice if you could just hit A and look at the UAA collection. The same with like this shelf over here, which you never really get a good look at. And yeah, I assume it's just because they don't want you to be able to control the camera. But such is life. So Sting So Good, the last side job, is now available, which I haven't done recently. Maybe we'll do that before we go to the gym. It's this damn assassin craze. All the tough guys in the city are decapitating each other so they can be on TV. Now we're running out of men to do the real work, like extermination. Scorpions are everywhere. You look strong enough. Will you save us from those stinging bastards? I don't remember this one at all. Oh, this one is, Right, I do remember this one now. It's pretty similar to the original one. It's slightly different. Hello? Oh, okay. Poisoned already. This one is more frustrating. I remember now.
Wow, that was close.
Oh, and you can, for some reason, go into first person here. And once you use up a poison kit, you can't get it again.
Wow, that was close.
Alright. You must have to approach them quieter. I don't remember, honestly. This is definitely the worst minigame out of all of them, and you should just avoid playing it. We're really having a time. We might actually fail because we might not make it to a poison kit in time. Yeah, we're gonna fail. Also, I imagine the objects themselves are very low res, low poly, and probably shouldn't be looked at up close. Yeah, probably. So we need 200 LB from that. There we go. I hate you with all of my hate. That's why that's so memorable. It's because it's from the worst minigame. I hate you with all of my hate.
A special favor, Chad.
What's up?
Called pause streaming. And
pause streaming?
So I walked the dog earlier, but I don't have energy to walk her again. But she might need to shit. So if she has to shit, I would like you to walk her.
Alright. Let's do this real quick. so we can go to Ryan's gym and then check out Airport 51 and see what's new there. Where? Oh no, that wasn't good enough. It was just nice. I've lost my touch. The Scorpion game threw me off, and they're giving me all rares now. Medium. Is this how most of us, when we go into a steakhouse or a restaurant, is this what we do? We just sit down at the table and go, "Rrr," or like, "Medium," when we're demanding our steak. I never noticed. I always forgot that there was like spider webs in the corner of the steakhouse. Not like the most hospitable environment. That's the first stage. Now things are looking a little bit better. We're getting more business because our cooking skills have improved. It is funny that the turnaround on profits and repairs is so low. Don't have to work very long at all to improve the working conditions for Travis and the restaurant. Yes, but what would please me the most is if you stopped ordering well-done steaks. They just take the longest to cook, and they're the hardest to time. Not like I'm doing great with the mediums right now either. Oh, that might be too overcooked, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's some internal logic that determines what kind of steak the next customer will order, or if it's just randomized entirely. Alright, last stage. In my opinion, probably the easiest stage, because things cook so fast. Although you lose the visual really fast. I remember when I first played, that really threw me off, and I was like, oh no, how am I supposed to remember what the steak looks like? But they're the same every time, so it's not too terrible. Yeah, if you could just all come in and ask for rare steaks, that would be the best. Oh, the game's really listening to me. Keep asking rare. Keep asking for rare steaks. Well done, of course. Oh, and our first nice. Unfortunate. Maybe not our first, maybe our second. But... what was your, I may have already asked you this online, so you can berate me if that's the case. What was your favorite minigame from No More Heroes 2? I really like Coconut Grabber. Man, I keep screwing up the mediums. Ask for a rare, please. Medium. Oh, and I didn't get a perfect. How unfortunate. So we didn't make a ton of money, but we made some money. Around 70,000, I think. But, you know, enough to go to Ryan's gym. We have about 100,000 LBs, I think. We'll do this, we'll check out Airport 51, and then maybe I'll pause the stream, or Let me just stop for the night. I could come back later too. I do need to get dinner at some point, so. So we're getting close. We're almost to the end of the training sessions we can have with Ryan. And the last training session for each type is pretty... They're pretty hard, honestly. The treadmill one, I remember, took me a while to finish because it's pretty demanding as far as like you paying attention and hitting the buttons well. The attack power increase one, I think it's easier overall. Even though your margin for error is a little bit smaller. But it's because it's more of a timing thing than it is like a mashing.
Your daughter's crying. I might have to just walk her myself because you being a deadbeat dad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You would rather play Travis Touchdown than Luna Touch Dog. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Luna Walk Dog.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was just saying, I was trying to find a better version of Travis Touchdown for Luna.
Well, we did it. We managed to get it. Luna, you better be good on the walk. Callie, you better be good on the walk.
I will not. Luna, come here. She's
Luna.
looking for crumbs. Luna.
Luna, hey, it's time for a walk.
You asked me.
Oh my gosh.
That was so scary. Luna, come here. Look,
She's
you
like,
wanna
what
go on a
did I do?
Come.
Get your fat ass over here, you cute baby.
Lauren says, I'm a freak and I love Pipe Dream, so Lay the Pipe is my favorite. That's pretty reasonable. That's a fun game. I like I said, I like Coconut Grabber a lot. I was really good at it when I was in college, first playing the game. That's a good shirt. No, these are not good shirts. The panda shirts are two of my favorite. I wore the panda shirt for most of the game when I played originally. Lime Leaf. I think the one of the new ones I might get. Lock On. Those are funny. Not sure what that says. Something. The USS button. Yeah, this one. I might get this one. I don't know if I'll wear it right now, but I'm gonna buy it
Take it.
because I think it's funny for Travis to have a picture of himself on his shirt. Maybe I'll keep it on. I mean, it doesn't look too bad with this outfit, although I like a white shirt better. Like, I like the shirt a little bit better for the outfit. But so now we have a BTTB. Remember what this stands for. The tiger jacket's kind of cool. I don't like most of the rest of the outfit. Yeah, the pants are fine. They're just like big baggy cargo. We never looked at the WA pants, I think. They have like a design on them to match the jacket. We did look at the WA sunglasses, which are... They're okay. They're very like Yakuza-esque. I do like the BTTB glasses, although I don't think I'm going to equip them for right now. They're very like Elvis-y, very true romance. The BTTB wristband is alright. It's not super special, but I like the leather bangle. The belt's nothing special at all, but it's perfectly fine. And the shoes are cool. Honestly, they go with this outfit pretty well, but I think I'll probably just keep the Mad Rebellion shoes on. They're very clown shoey too. Like if you equip them and go out with Travis, his feet look too big. It's actually kind of funny. They're kind of cool looking. All right, well we can at least go do revenge missions. We'll leave this shirt on for now. Actually, maybe first we'll go to the UAA office and see what Sylvia has to say. then we'll take care of the revenge missions. Back to the Butcher, says Onlerin. That would be a good abbreviation. BTTB. Back to the Butcher.
Ooh, that was quick.
Wait, who was that?
Who? That person? Nobody. He's just the, newspaper delivery man. Taking the emergency exit is faster.
Hey, that's true. The paperboy's a genius.
I know, right? Anyway, let's talk about the rules for your next ranking battle.
Rules? Something's changed?
Yes, the association resorts to this when there isn't much activity in the rankings, or when there are too many strong fighters, or sometimes when we just get bored. A battle royale.
A battle royale?
Battle Royale?
A fight to the death with 12 participants. If you win, you'll jump to the 10th rank.
Damn, that's a twisted way to do things. You agents are becoming as fucked up as the killers you rep.
Oh, we've always been fucked up, as you say. We just wear nicer clothes.
Fucked up assassins working with fucked up agents. Huh. Doesn't get any better than this.
I love Fortnite, says Onlerin.
No doubt. I'll kill them all in a flash.
Ooh, exciting. A battle royale match, huh? We're gonna have to fight 12 unique opponents at once. I'm sure that will in no way be, the fight will go in a way that is contrary to our expectations. Alright, let's take care of Revenge Mission 5. And we're gonna get to see some of our new wrestling moves too. You gonna attack me? No.
Bring it on.
Seeing a lot of the same move at the moment. And again, on the odd-numbered ranking missions, there's no present to get, so no worries there. Oh, we were able to instantly stagger that dude. And he attacked us. So now let's throw ecstasy on. Get through this fast. No, this one. There we go. Why hasn't there been a No More Heroes crossover with Fortnite? What games has this crossed over with? It's crossed over with a couple games in Japan, and technically there's a Travis Me outfit in Smash. I know Suda really wanted Travis to be in Smash, like as just a playable character, but that didn't end up happening. Maybe it could happen. I mean, there's still a shot, I guess. I mean, No More Heroes 3 coming out, it is a Switch exclusive. Right, Revenge Mission 6. We're a little more than halfway through all the revenge missions. And this one is a little tricky. You need to not assume that there's not a present in this level. There definitely is. We'll take a look at the map real quick. It doesn't show any chests on the map, but The chest is up here in the upper left corner. Oh, and you can't get hit by a car. So remember that.
What the fuck?
There we go, cranberry goods. Now we just need to find the boss character. There he is. He's mostly surrounded by weak enemies, so that's good. Oh, there's gunmen. Oh man, come on. Travis, please. Might be worth taking out the other gunmen, but can't even see where they are. Alright, we got him. Mission over. I think they said that character meet costumes preclude them from using the character as a standard fighter. Oh, that's unfortunate. So that means that Sans Undertale will also never be a regular fighter. Alright. I guess we'll take a look at what we just picked up, and I'll change Travis's shirt. So yeah, that flag, yeah. So when it says goods, like the cranberry goods, it's a whole a suite of items. So it comes with that poster there. It comes with this flag. The other flag should be there. It is. It's back there. And then a figure over here on the desk, which you'll get a better view of typically when between fights, when Travis answers his phone from Sylvia's calls. Yeah, we'll wear this. Panda and ice cream I'd also wear, but alright, so we're coming along. We're making our way through. We're just probably on the verge of being rank 10, I would assume. I would assume Travis is going to be able to get through these next 12 assassins without much trouble, but if the fight is like Matt Helms, then maybe I'm wrong and we're going to get totally destroyed. It's going to be a long, hard fight. But yeah, we're making progress. Let's see. At least in Ultimate. Maybe, I don't know if people were around at the beginning. I played through BJ5 and I got the video. So before I end the stream, we'll just watch the video again real quick for anyone that hasn't seen it. It's a mock opening for the Magical Girl show that Travis loves. This is, I think, a sequel series too, which Bizarre Jelly 5 has more characters than the original Bizarre Jelly, which only had 3. Alright, that's all for that. Yeah, one other thing to note is in the BJ5 game, at the end of the game, there's a boss fight. It's a shmup, like a Toho-esque shmup. There's a final boss fight, and during the fight, a Vocaloid song plays. And I think pretty sure it is just like Miku, because I think it's at this time in 2010. No, there probably were other Vocaloids at this point, but Miku was the main one. One sad thing about this Cranberry Goods thing is it just covers up Glastonbury, which kind of sucks, because Glastonbury's cool. Alright, so that is all for right now. Thank you all for joining me. I will probably not be back tonight. I will make a tweet if that's the case. But I gotta get myself some dinner, take care of some chores. But we're making our way through No More Heroes 2. We're very close. We're almost halfway, I say, through the game. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. It was a fun stream, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye.